where it's one of the most hilarious things I've ever seen. Like, Piper legit hits, Goldust in the face a couple times. And Goldust runs him over with a car, and it's hilarious. But I want to see something like that, like in the confines of, like, the Exotic Express. So sort of like the Hollywood Backlot Brawl mixed with the King of the Road match between Blacktop Bully and Dustin Rhodes.
That'd be something. That'd be something.
Yeah, with like the Rosebuds dancing around while they're fighting, and everybody's on drugs, and they're just sort of driving around San Jose.
You can barely see anything. It's so smoky. It'll be fantastic.
Yeah, there you go. I have no idea. Everybody's going to the pay window at WrestleMania this year. All these multi-man matches.
I'm ready.
Everybody thought the Undertaker was coming out, Sam, after this. The Druids, the Gongs, Caskets, and all led to Bray Wyatt formally challenging the Undertaker for a showdown at WrestleMania. Again, something we knew was coming based off the promo work of Bray Wyatt, which I have enjoyed the promo work. I am still skeptical on match quality when we get to WrestleMania 31. But I have said from the get-go, if they go in this direction, at least the build will be kind of fun.
That could be true. I'd have to be a consistent watcher, which probably isn't going to happen, but maybe we can get a video package out of the deal.
There you go. Now, there's been speculation, Sam, that The Undertaker won't even show up until WrestleMania. Now, what do you think of that? I mean, is that good? Is that bad? Is that...
Well, it would be a very odd build. It would be a testament to Bray if he can garner interest in this match without having his opponent ever show up.
He's a good talker. I don't know if he can do this on his own. Because to a lot of people, he's kind of damaged goods after last year. So we'll see. I mean, there's some people who just are completely, not anti-Bray Wyatt, but just, very apathetic to Bray Wyatt. So if he can pull it off, man, I mean, more power to him.
And I know people that have total go-away heat with Bray Wyatt promos. So I don't love the promos. I don't hate them as much as some people, but I don't think he is an exceptional, out-of-this-world talker. So he's going to have to be an exceptional, out-of-this-world talker until WrestleMania.
He's got to talk him into the building.
Yeah, which is not an easy feat in 2015.
No, we will see. Me personally, I would like to see an appearance from The Undertaker.
Oh, yeah.
Something. But who knows? Who knows what will happen at WrestleMania 31. I'm assuming Bray Wyatt and The Undertaker will happen, but I don't know. One day everybody thinks The Undertaker looks great. The next day he's death warmed over. I have no idea.
We'll see. We'll definitely see when it comes to WrestleMania 31.
Yes. Rusev getting the biggest win of his career, Sam. I guess it'll go down in the record books as a submission victory for Rusev over John Cena.
Yeah, this was some good stuff. And I like the finish, even if it was cheap, so to speak. I still really thought it was almost a more obvious way of finishing it, but it works around some problems. Sometimes the simplest way is the right way.
So just old school. That's just an old school finish.
Yeah.
Old school heel finish. I dug it. I thought the match was pretty solid. Rusev certainly can hang with the likes of John Cena. We will see if this propels him to be a main event guy. Who knows? I'm assuming we're going to get a rematch at WrestleMania, maybe with a stipulation maybe, Cena has to put his career up or something like that to get the rematch. According to the build, the way they're going right now. But we'll see. I thought this was good stuff. Rusev got the win and retains the U.S. Championship, which leaves one match, Sam. Roman Reigns, Daniel Bryan, of course, Reigns winning and heading to WrestleMania. Possibly the best singles encounter that Reigns has had since leaving the Shield.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was to his credit.
No.
Well, he wasn't bad. He wasn't bad in the ring.
No, I think it's easy to take for granted being in the ring with Daniel Bryan, who has given numerous wrestlers in this day and age their best match. And I think that's kind of what we got from this one.
This is like a finishing school before you go to WrestleMania. You have to have a good match with Daniel Bryan.
That's how you get there.
Yeah. I mean, last year at the Royal Rumble, Bray Wyatt, he went on to take on John Cena at WrestleMania. So, we all know how that turned out, but
same thing.
Regardless.
Yeah, we all know how that turned out.
So there you go. That was Fastlane in a nutshell. The boys at the Gator Pit broke it down a little farther, so if you want more in-depth analysis of a very... I didn't mind that I wasted time watching it. It wasn't terrible, but like Sam and I said, there was just, not enough really to... You're not going to remember the show next year.
No. If you're pressed on time, you got a bunch of wrestling to watch, you put this on the back burner.
That's right. Skip it. Or just rewind it and listen to Sam and I give you the results again.
Bingo.
So there you go. So everything is starting to come into place for WrestleMania. Of course, Roman Reigns challenging Brock Lesnar for the title. In Brockgate 2015, the walkout that I've heard some wild stories about over the last few days. I don't know if it's that big of a deal as what's being made out to be. I mean, it's this contract negotiation. This stuff happens all the time. I certainly don't think it was because of a failed drug test by the challenger, which was the first rumor that came out, Sam.
Yes, the Reddit police came to town with some weird rumors, and then Melt Daddy came in and slammed it down the table and said, "Nah, that ain't it."
That's right. Meltzer is here to set the record straight. Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who may not have heard the rumor, the one that Sam and I are alluding to, it was rumored that Roman Reigns had tested positive for something on a wellness test, and Brock Lesnar was furious about this because of what is going on in the UFC in regards to Anderson Silva, etc., etc., and didn't want to be associated with something so high profile where drugs were an issue and this and that and the other, and he wanted Daniel Bryan or John Cena to have that spot at Mania, and that was the rumored cause of the walkout. Turned out to, like I said, just be a contractual thing like most things are. So, I don't know. The last thing I read, Sam, was that he kind of wanted to do WWE and UFC, which I didn't think WWE would go for. Especially if Frank Mir knocks out Brock Lesnar. That's not good for business.
Gotta do it special business. Always do
right.
what's best for business.
So. Who knows? Maybe Bellator will sign Brock and he can take on the winner of Ken Shamrock and Kimbo Slice.
God, I hope so. If you're not watching Ken Shamrock versus Kimbo Slice on June 20th from Bellator on Spike TV, you're out of your goddamn mind. Because that match is absurd and beautiful.
They should just make it a triple threat match and throw Brock in there.
Make it a team. Just get Frank in there. Frank and Fedor.
There you go. An all-star extravaganza, like a King of the Mountain match in Bellator. They could do that, right? Nobody's using that gimmick anymore.
If only. King of the Mountain, what a wacky gimmick that was. well, you gotta pin the guy, and that guy's gotta get locked in a cage. He's in timeout. The only people that you pin, then you can go climb for the belt. Otherwise, it's a no-go. It's a wild match.
Yeah, just some wild stuff. Wild stuff. Why doesn't any MMA promotion try to do some of this outside stuff? That'd be interesting. Like an MMA Royal Rumble.
Well, I think we know the reason. Because they hate money. That's why.
There you go. There you go. But speaking of TNA, let's expand on what we talked about a little bit last week. Now is Samoa Joe. Of course, everybody knows by now Samoa Joe is no longer with the company, and he is already booked for at least some Ring of Honor shows, Sam. Which is big time. Of course, you and I sort of talked about the hype video that ROH put out. I think it was yesterday or the day before.
Yeah. So they announced a lot of the bookings that he's got lined up for ROH right now, and through March. So he'll be there in Baltimore on the 7th, and then I think he's going to be there almost for the rest of the events in March through Supercard of Honor.
Yeah, he's working everything, starting this Sunday. I don't know what capacity he will be in this coming Sunday, but he will definitely be there. If it's me, I'm saying he's going to challenge for the Ring of Honor World title.
Yeah.
I guess, there was an announcement. I'm reading it right now. There's an announcement. Joe has something to say, and he wants the world to hear it. So there you go. I know he'll be working at least through WrestleMania weekend. So, there you go. Jay Briscoe, Samoa Joe, let's have it. A Supercard of Honor, Sam.
That's what I want. That's what I want. Put it in the cage. Put that money in the cage. They have 4 events to build it.
There you go. I just kind of want to know where Adam Cole fits into all this, though.
Nowhere.
I don't think he's been he's really been around since Final Battle. So
has he been wrestling?
Not for ROH.
I thought he was hurt.
He's made some appearances, I believe, but no wrestling as far as I know.
Let me check on something real quick.
Pull up that old cage match database.
Yeah, he's not been wrestling since the end of 2014.
So there you go.
So that's gonna be why you haven't seen him, and why he's not in the mix.
I feel like he made an appearance, like at the shows in Philly.
Oh, he's definitely made appearances.
Cut a promo. I have a feeling these guys in the audience that are with the red masks, I don't know if you've seen any of that. I don't even know what they're called.
I've not.
I'm still a little behind on my Ring of Honor in 2015. I want to say the Knights of the Red Table or something along those lines. They're just dudes in like red Halloween masks.
I don't know. I kind of love that name. Kind of hope that is the name. I don't think it is the name, but I think that'd be great.
I have no idea. But, there's some things that I think are going to start to take shape.
Who do you think they are?
This Sunday. Gosh. I don't know. Because they haven't really done anything. So, like, there's no, their appearances are kind of random. So I'm not sure. It's, if I had to guess, somebody from the past.
Who knows? I'm going to take a random guess and say the Bravados.
Hey, there you go. There is one of them that looks kind of a bigger guy. So, I don't know. Maybe it's Colt Cabana and CM Punk.
Oh.
Can we start that rumor?
I don't want to.
See how far it goes?
I don't want to.
Me neither. Even though Punk and Joe are sort of teasing a rematch somewhere. So, doubt it'll happen, but we'll see.
We'll see.
Why not? Why not?